Hey, Coach. How nice is it knowing that these are your two last road games? Although obviously we hope to see you in Anaheim, but I mean, knowing that these are the two last road games. I mean, what does that feel like knowing that?
Well, it's been a long
on the road forever.
It's been a long season on the road for sure. We've gotten a couple of bus trips in there, so we're pretty excited this last month that the coaches aren't driving. But they have, I think, some really good things in front of them as far as what goals they've got established for this week. Obviously, we want to play well and keep improving. We are a little bit shorthanded at the moment. I know you spoke with Abby. She was actually out of practice today with a little tweak in her knee from the last game, so we're hoping she's 100% by Thursday. And then Molly Schlemer, we're not sure if we'll have her or not this week, which obviously going against some of the great size that's in the league in both Northridge and Riverside is a concern of mine. But we'll be glad to be back home for our final 3 games. So we'll do what we can on the road this week.
In Northridge, I mean, they're last in the conference, but they are coming off a win this past weekend. They do have the Conference Player of the Week, I guess. How challenging is it for you guys to get up for a last place team, knowing that that they can beat you just as easily as anybody else, I guess?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've won their last 2 of the 3 games that they've played in. They're playing well. They shot over 60% against Irvine, which isn't an easy thing to do. Certainly, we weren't able to do that. So I think that they're a good team. They've played everybody tough. Even when you look at their limitations of wins, they've been playing everybody, 3 5-point games right across the board. We're probably the only team in the first round that had kind of our way with them in that particular game, but they were without their point guard, and we ran a ton of pick and roll, and Jasmine wasn't really able to defend that very well in that game, so she didn't get to play a lot. We are hoping that we're going to be able to play well, and if we can score in the 50 percentile, hopefully they're not going to be scoring in the 60 percentile, and we can make it a heck of a game.
It's been, let's see, week and a half or so since that Davis game. How do you like how the team has responded coming off that loss?
I was really pleased with how we came back, especially at Pacific, where I felt like they played a great game. We just fought tooth and nail the entire way. We tried to pressure their point guard the whole game. Obviously, their great freshman center scored 20 on us. She didn't do that all from the inside. I thought our inside defense was all right, but she took us outside, and that's kind of the same problem that Irving poses to us when we play Northridge. She's got 3-point range. She's a heck of a presence on the inside as well. So, we're going to have our hands full with her. And then I'm pretty sure I read that both she and the other post player for them combined for 70% of their scoring. So that's a heck of a 1-2 punch. Both are 6'3", 6'2", respectively, and they're a huge presence for them. We'll have to do an awesome job, I think, in preparation. And with us being a little bit slim in numbers, we don't have the same luxury that we had last week of getting 4 practices in for Irvine. So we're going to just try to keep it together here.
5 games to go. I mean, a conference championship, regular season is within your reach. It's in your hands, your destiny. I know you may not be. I mean, you guys have to be thinking about that. I mean, how much is that in the back of your mind that this is something that now is only a couple of weeks away from attaining? Although an NCAA bid is really what you're after. I mean, how much is that something that you're really hoping for and thinking about and worrying about?
Well, I'm not worried about it. We are thinking about it. We are wanting to do something great for our program. We look in Mott and Jim, and there's not a single banner there. And we would like Chris Baker to put a banner there at the end of the year. That's our goal. And we'd actually like there to be a couple. And so, it's our mission to try to do the very best we can every single game. And if we do that, then I think we've got a shot. And it is a goal of ours to win a championship.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, same to you.
I mean, kind of in line with what Dave said, do you feel any more pressure now that you guys are still in the first 2.5 games up with the season winding down? Do you feel any pressure yourself to keep it going, or still no?
No, we definitely are just trying to improve every single game. I think that we've positioned ourselves well to compete, and if we can be fortunate enough to stay healthy, which after today we're doing a little open gym, and Kayla Griffin tweaked her knee, and I was like, oh my God, we're down to one post player now. Hopefully she's going to be okay. But, I mean, this is the same time last year when Abby tore her ACL and we lost our last 5 games of the season, or close to it. So, it's never a given. It's always something that I'm concerned about. I think if we can stay healthy, then we're going to be in the picture if something else happens, which hopefully we've had enough. I mean, come on, please. We don't need any more. But if we can stay healthy, I think that we've got a great opportunity to compete just as well as Santa Barbara and Davis and Riverside and Irvine when they've got their stuff together.
Saturday's win against Irvine, I mean, you had 5 players, 11 points or more. I mean, is that just kind of what it will take to keep getting those wins down the road when, things are getting tougher and tougher and players may be getting tired or, playing a little bit injured?
Yeah, I do think that has been the key to our success, is that it's very difficult to defend us because we can hit opponents from a lot of different positions, and there's no real second guessing about, hey, the player's open, pass them the ball and let them shoot it. There's no question, should I, shouldn't I? It's just like, let's just play basketball. So it's been a great strength of ours to have. They've always been unselfish, in my opinion. I think our team is, the last 3, 4, 5 years, we've been in the NCAA top 10 as far as assists to turnover ratios, and to me that really, it breeds success. It breeds the ability, I think, to always be in the discussion for a championship, and this year it's no different in that regard. We're a very unselfish team. We just want to win, and the cool thing is that we're just finding different ways to do it this year, and it's been a lot of fun to watch the development of the team as they progress towards that goal.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.